children. Good morning, Miss Solly. Yes, I'm really glad that we've reinstated that in classrooms. That was always great. Good morning, Miss Solly. Good morning, everybody. Always sounded so cheerful. Oh yeah, I forgot that Puppet is speaking, not me. Hi kids. Well, today we're going to be learning about politics. Now, why they want me to teach politics to a bunch of children, I do not know. But here we go. Okay. Wake up, Jimmy. What? Oh, sorry. Ish. I was just using my inhaler. Oh god. Jimmy's gonna start speaking in tongues in a sec. Okay. Oh, okay, right, well, look, Jimmy's there. He's there in spirit. Okay. Okay, children. Who can tell me what politics is? Oh, me! Yes. Little know-it-all. Pippi. Go on then. What's politics? It's the process by which our country is made better. Incorrect. Do you want to try again? It's the process by which our elected leaders and officials discuss things sensibly and rationally to come up with the best course of action. I'm going to stop you there, Pippi. Also incorrect. Do you want to have one final try? Is it where we have a fairer... No, I'm just going to stop you there. Politics is basically... I should have thought this better. Politics is basically a load of children in suits arguing so that they can get into power next. And that is it. But they get elected on a platform to do good for the country. That is partly true, but the platform they get elected on is almost irrelevant. Whether or not the manifesto is well written, well costed, it's more about popularity. Do you eat a sandwich weirdly? You cannot be in charge of the country. Do you look funny when hanging off a zip wire? Congratulations, you're now Prime Minister. Essentially, politics carries on by being practically unwatchable, so nobody really knows what's going on except when the newspapers tell us stuff. Oh, but the newspapers will help us out. Incorrect, Pippi. The newspapers will distract us from the things that are actually important, to report pictures of people eating sandwiches, as mentioned previously. I'm not hung up on Ed Miliband, you are. And there's also tribalism. Are you a right winger? Are you a left winger? If you're a right winger, you're probably a fascist. Say the left. If you're a left winger, you're probably soft and you want to let all of the immigrants in, especially the criminals. Well, wait, this is going to be this kid. I don't know what his kid's name is. My dad, I can hear what you're saying, and my dad says that people like you are woke and you're ruining the country, and you should all have to do hard labour so that you understand what real work is. And wokeism is destroying modern society. That is a very interesting point, whatever your name is, and I'm glad you brought it up. At the moment, wokeism is the popular topic for politicians. Essentially, because, as I say, everything is tribal, as soon as anybody says anything that's vaguely progressive, like, I don't know, maybe we shouldn't talk about human beings as insects and swarms and pests, then they are labelled woke. Now, don't get me wrong, there are some arseholes out there who get offended on everybody else's behalf, and they have given it all a bad name. People who say, actually, you can't say that anymore, rather than saying, oh, that's an interesting point of view, and having an actual fucking discussion about it. Those people exist, and they are annoying as fuck. But now, as soon as anybody says anything that's vaguely kind, they get labelled as woke, which is basically lazy shorthand for you're saying things that make me feel bad about something I've just said, and I feel like you're judging me and calling me a fascist, which they weren't. So it's become a very easy way to completely dismiss somebody's argument. And the people who do this are basically lazy, ignorant cunts. And having met your dad, whatever your name is, I can tell that that is accurate. So maybe let's try using some nuance and not talking about woke people and hippies and fascists. Maybe let's actually have an honest conversation about what is important in the country, look at some statistics, some useful statistics, agree the merits of it, and actually discuss things, rather than our parliament, which is basically just a bunch of children. I would trust you, Pippi, and you know, I find you fairly difficult, frankly, to look at and to listen to. But, miss, I'm always so helpful. Yes, Pippi, I always put my hand up for every question. Yes, I know, Pippi. And if I don't think you've seen me, I put it up higher and higher. Oh, this. And sometimes you don't ask me, but I do know the answer. I know, Pippi. I think you'd be a happier teacher if you let me answer your questions more often. I do not think that is the case, Pippi. I've lost my train of thought. Oh, that's right. I would trust you and your little group here, Jimmy, who is upside down currently, and the other child who is writing the word cunt in glitter on the carpet. Pretty sure he does not know what this word means. I would trust you to have a more sensible and rational discussion about what is best for the country than the arseholes that they actually have in charge. Yes. Anyway, so basically the only bastion of good journalism seems to be Private Eye, but nobody reads that, including me, and I have a long-standing subscription to it. I see it come in through the post. I feel guilty because I haven't read the last 10 editions. I open this one up, I look at the cartoons, I start reading things, and then I feel hungry, so I go and get a snack, and then I forget about the rest of it. But if we could actually remember that a lot of human beings are assholes, and a lot of those assholes then decide, I want to be a politician, then I can be an asshole in charge of the country. if we can just remember that and try and remember what's important, then actually we're still fucked, because we'll still vote for the party we feel best represents us, even if they do get into power, again, it will all be about what seems most popular at the time, how angry people are about the things that the newspapers have told them they should be angry about, and nothing will really get done. So that is today's lesson on politics. I hope you've learned a lot. I always learn a lot in your lessons, but today's lesson has made me feel sad. Well, then I think you have listened correctly and learned a lot. You've just taken your first step towards being a grown-up. Yay! That's today's lesson. And scene. Thank you for watching.